Another day alive, a whole lot of things happening in cryptocurrency. Things that will make you money, things that will cost you money if you're sitting in the wrong projects at the wrong time, and just other exciting crypto news. We're going to run through it all today. This is the latest, the breaking news, and just an honest opinion, just sifting through it. Hopefully I condense a couple hours of research for you, or maybe even several hours, down into like 15 minutes. My name is Vosk on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. This is Tails, our CNO, our Chief News Officer, and let's jump into another crypto video. You are now watching the VoskCoin YouTube channel, and if you don't slap that subscribe button, you get 17 years of bad luck. And I didn't put the green screen up today, so I'm sorry, but I wanted to wear a shirt with a little bit of green on it, and my chroma key, and just whatever, who cares. Moving on. Goldshell just recently restocked some more miners. Some have already flown out of stock, some are in stock. There'll be some future stock coming soon as well. You can look into that and check that out if you'd like to do so. I know that the KD box has been a hot topic. Also, there are still some VoskCoin mini doge Tails editions that have gone back in stock. Not pushing it, you buy it if you want to, but obviously we're super proud of that. And so if people looking for the KD box has now become the KD box Pro, and they bundled it with the HS box and LB box. An interesting play. So you have to get all of those, and it's not gonna be cheap. In other crypto mining news, we've talked 1,000 times about Helium. Pretty cool project. Obviously we only recommend the Bobcat Miner 300 as the best Helium miner, but the best Helium miner manufacturer just got a little bit better as they are releasing the Bobber 500. It's gonna mine Helium HNT, but not only on LoRaWAN, okay, long range radio waves or something nerdy like that, right? But also cellular, yeah, cellular wireless coverage here, partnering up with FreedomFi and using their firmware. The Bobber 500 is basically going to mesh Bobcat manufacturing capabilities with FreedomFi's cellular 5G focus, technology, firmware experience. It's a very, very powerful partnership. It will become the most popular 5G Helium hotspot miner without a doubt. Just like when I told you guys that they were going to become the most popular or used Helium hotspot on the Helium network. With 600 and almost 50,000 hotspots deployed right now, guess who has the most by very far? Almost 200,000 of those mining rigs are Bobcat miners. It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting stuff. Moving forward, upcoming listing on FTX, it's going to be Ape. What is Ape? It's ApeCoin, dude. What is ApeCoin? Well, it's kind of like LFG. No, it's not like LFG. What is ApeCoin? ApeCoin is an ERC20 governance and utility token used to empower a decentralized community building at the forefront of Web3. Introducing ApeCoin, a token for culture, gaming, and commerce used to empower the decentralized community building at the forefront of Web3. Okay, this is the Bored Ape Yacht Club coin, if you don't understand that. And they basically just said that their coin is going to do anything and everything that you possibly would be interested in. So this is a pretty big deal, pretty big development. I'm excited to see what this coin does and where it goes from here. So I'll be watching ApeCoin personally, kind of see where it goes, and it's not something I'm just going to blindly ape into, which probably means that it's going to take off. It's not financial advice. They never paid me $1. And I gotta have 105 disclaimers these days, just because YouTube for long enough, you make a couple friends and they subscribe, which I appreciate you guys, but then it's like, oh, they pay you $1 million to talk about everything? Like, no, dude, it's not really like that.
I could love someone even if I wasn't paid for it.
Kind of on that same vein is NFT Finance Part 1 by The Block. Demand is exploding for loans backed by NFTs. NFTs are being used as collateral for high-risk, high-reward loans of all sizes. The founders of 2 NFT lending marketplaces shed light on this rapidly growing market. Personally, I think that sounds fun, interesting, and exciting, but how stupid is that, right? Like, are we going to just take loans against, physical artwork and everything like that. Look, I love NFTs and digital collectibles. I think there's a big use case there, but the more you just try to attach dollars and monetary figures and use them as collateral and backing, I mean, I don't know, it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. I mean, you could look at the floor price of, say, apes, right, in the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and that could give you some sort of idea of collateral, right? But, you know, what kind of risk tolerance can you really take for that, right? I mean, like, for me, you know, lending out money and stuff, yeah, I'll give you 50% of the floor price, right? You know, something I could market dump instantly if I wanted to, if I saw it tanking down. And you're like, oh, dude, diamond hands. Like, no, just be quiet and sit down and get a freaking pen and paper.
Will you shut up, man? Listen,
it's not that simple when you're running a business. You know, this isn't just, oh, diamond hands, let me make this cute little post on Reddit. Like, you know, these guys are going to operate businesses and lend out cryptocurrencies and thus really money, right? You can't just end up just super liquidated and capitulated. It's very, I think this is very interesting, very complex, and I'm very bearish on it, but I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. I hope, you know, something along that line succeeds.
I hope this works.
How about one of the most just undesirable, you know, pieces of our species, Janet Yellen? She says that good old Biden, good old Joe, says Biden's crypto executive order supports responsible innovation. This approach will support a reasonable innovation that could result in substantial benefits for the nation, consumers, and businesses. She was yelling. It will also address risks related to illicit finance, protecting consumers and investors, and preventing threats to the financial system and broader economy. I mean, I guess this is good news overall, right? It's not like, oh, crypto's the devil, we gotta ban them and kill them all. I mean, I don't know, honestly, I think that's what it's still gonna turn into. But hey, we'll see. Aave has launched the third version of its DeFi protocol across 6 different networks. And so Aave is a big deal. It is the liquidity protocol, as they say. Earn interest, borrow assets, and build applications. And they have a whole lot of liquidity locked up between 7 networks on 13 different markets. So opening this network up, we can see they make it very clear now, right? So there's the old school Aave V1. They don't even really like to show it or make it easy to get to here. Then you have V2 markets, Ethereum, AMM, Polygon, and Avalanche. Big focus here on the V3 markets. We have Arbitrum, which is on our to-do list to cover here on the channel. Avalanche, which we have covered. Phantom, which we have covered. Harmony, which we have covered. Optimism, which we have covered, but only on Uniswap. And then Polygon. Ultimately, we will see where this goes, but this is, of course, interesting. It's a decentralized money-making opportunity, especially on these chains that do not just absolutely obliterate you in Ethereum gas fees. Just gas fees and transaction fees. Other news. Ukrainian IPO taken off. I guess I shouldn't make jokes like that in this time, but it's pretty crazy. Okay, so they have raised over $100 million in cryptocurrency. So yeah, you could say that the president is getting a little bullish. The law determines the legal status, classification, ownership, and regulators of virtual assets, as well as setting registration requirements for crypto services providers. The Ministry of Digital Transformation said this in an official statement here on Wednesday. The market will be regulated by Ukraine's National Commission on Securities, and stock market exchanges will be able to operate legally, and banks will open accounts for them. The state body is tasked with shaping and pursuing a policy in the field of virtual assets, determining the order of circulation of virtual assets, issuing permits to virtual asset service providers, and carrying out supervision and financial monitoring in this area. Again, they received at least 100 million crypto donations over the past 3 weeks. The bill passed through the parliament after Mr. Zelensky rejected an earlier version that was approved or passed in September 2021. They're working on amendments to the country's tax and civil codes to fully launch the market for virtual assets. I think this is really interesting. I mean, apparently we're at war, but we can also pass laws and things like that. I just don't think this would be a priority for me if I was at war. But I'm not trying to get all political here. So, LimeWire selects Algorand blockchain for the relaunch of its digital collectibles marketplace. Interesting, right? And LimeWire, Algorand Foundation, teaming up or something, right? They recently announced that it's relaunching its mainstream ready digital collectibles marketplace for art and entertainment. Initially focusing on music, it will be a one-stop marketplace for artists and fans alike to create, buy, and trade digital collectibles without technical hurdles of the current NFT landscape. The company aims to bring digital collectibles to the mainstream and onboard 1 million users within the first year through partnerships with major artists in the music industry. I mean, that sounds all cool, fine, and dandy, and honestly, I get like a little nostalgic. I get this little warm feeling in me, right, when I see LimeWire, because I spent a lot of time on LimeWire for, just, I did when I was younger, and it's just LimeWire is back to bring digital collectibles to everybody. Okay, so you can join their waitlist, or you can click this if you're a creator. But they're flexing their team, their partners, and all of this, right? I mean, here's some faces attached, and everything all these people are apparently going to be doing. Algorand on the advisory board. We see Wire down here, Wu-Tang Clan, among a few other things. And I'm absolutely intrigued. I'm interested. I'm not bullish. They're already leading with their LimeWire token. I mean, this is going to be interesting, and this isn't going to be the first time we see stuff like this. This is a little bit different and a little bit kind of off the wall in comparison, but we've got the Blockbuster DAO that is building a decentralized autonomous organization to buy back Blockbuster from Dish and turn it into D-Film studio and streaming platform. Not promoting it or kind of anything like that, but it's just interesting of this wave of like nostalgic. You could play on the people who have kind of entered adulthood, gotten some jobs, been established, but also tech savvy and probably into and exposed to cryptocurrency. And then, you open up this Pandora's box of nostalgic throwback stuff that's pivoting towards crypto, Web3, NFTs, and all that. I mean, I think it's, again, very intriguing. A little other minor piece. I have the FutureBit here, and it's on. I'm about to start reviewing it. I haven't completed it yet. I've reviewed some of their other models. They're super cool. They're very expensive. It's definitely like a Bitcoin bull novelty item. But it's more than just a miner. So basically, this is a mini mining rig. It looks cool, but it also operates as a node, which means it's like basically like your own wallet, right? And so the batch 3 just kind of came back in stock, shipping out in 1 to 3 weeks. Look, you buy it if you want to, you don't if you don't, I don't care. Entirely up to you here. But I can tell you that HSBC, one of the largest European banks with the total assets of 2.4 trillion, announced its intention to buy a virtual plot of land within the Sandbox for an undisclosed amount. Their focus here, taking this quote, financial literacy is a major obstacle to building healthier, more equitable financial futures. The gaming component of the Sandbox is ideally suited for engaging customers and curious onlookers about important financial concepts in an interesting and novel way. So this is a massive bank entering crypto. This is intriguing, maybe a little terrifying, for kind of what crypto is about, could be doing and should be doing. Versus what a bank with $2 trillion worth of assets and a whole lot of fiat would kind of want to bring to market and make happen. That's all I got today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to slap that subscribe button. We're bringing new videos to the tube daily. Want to become the #1 crypto YouTube channel. We're pushing, hard. We're on the downhill towards 1 million, but it's a very long journey. At least in our case, we're better and worse, right? So thanks to everyone who keeps the dream alive, that tunes in, watches the videos, or have already subscribed, or you're in the process of clicking that button. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey guys, it's Ms. Vosk here to tell you about today's video sponsor, Monopole, which is a cross-chain ecosystem that allows crypto users to manage and diversify all of their investments in a single platform. It allows users to invest in more than just crypto too. It includes startups, stocks, real estate, movies, NFTs, and more. And users can also use the platform for travel, food, and leisure activities. Their goal is basically to make investing easier. Monopole is cross-chain, so it's built on several blockchains, including the Terra Nova, Avalanche, Polygon, and Ethereum blockchains, blockchains as well as the Binance Smart Chain. Users can navigate through different blockchains by purchasing their Monopole token and using it as a bridge in the ecosystem. They also have their own decentralized exchange, so your crypto is exchanged directly without having an intermediary. Monopole also has options where investors can join investment pools and divide property ownership, so users can invest in something big with whatever portion of money they have to offer. Each investment is then attached to an NFT and can be exchanged in the future. They also have a concierge service where it looks like investors can delegate the administrative aspects of planning trips and investments, but this looks like a limited feature and may cost more. Monopole also has a loan service where users can lend and borrow assets and an insurance system to protect your assets. Basically, users invest in insurance pools and the payment of the insured is then redistributed between the insurer, the insurance pool, and Monopole. Just doing some basic research, it seems like Monopole is doing a lot. They could have a successful business model with any of these investment opportunities alone. It looks like they have specialized people assigned to each investment type, so it looks like there is some focus, but hopefully they're able to scale as they grow. The team behind Monopole is doxed, and you can find all their information on their website. Monopole's ICO is coming soon. To learn more about Monopole, check out the link in the video description below. VoskCoin does not endorse Monopole, nor is this financial advice. Please do your own research before investing.
Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money, I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.